What's up? What's up? What's going on, Busy? Hey, boo.
What's up? Black by popular demand. What's going on?
Yes,
How you
we are
feeling?
back again. So we
Crazy
already, you
eyes.
guys, crazy eyes. Listen, the way I was sitting in my living room hollering. Let me tell you the funniest part of that episode was when she was clapping, right? And Quinn was like, yes, yes, yes. And Tucker was like, okay, the party getting ready to start. Okay. And
Yes.
then when she got to yelling at Matt, baby, Tucker said, oh, I misread that one.
Yeah, you heard
Baby,
the record scratch.
the way I was in my living room hollering. Can I
Yes.
tell you that's never going to get old?
It's my
That,
it's like it's one of my favorite things in the world. Crazy eyes.
that
It's one of my favorite things in the world.
That 20-second clip will live in infamy. It's never going to get old in Big Brother world. I'm sorry. I don't care
That
what
and her
nobody.
saying, I just really wanted to be friends with all of you guys, except for you. Don't talk to me. I said, you just drag him, lady. Drag him. Angela's an icon. We haven't seen this. We haven't seen something like this in a long time. And it's y'all fault on social media. Y'all social media girlies. Y'all made it like this. Now the people are afraid to be themselves. But Angela says she don't care. Child, that's she's an icon. I just want to be friends with all of you
Chuck,
guys.
you are
Except for you, don't
welcome.
talk to me.
Chuck said, I want to thank y'all for suggesting this show. You are welcome. Everybody needs to come into the world of Big Brother. Everybody
Wait,
needs.
Chuck, you wasn't watching the show before?
No, we got a lot of newbies. We have
Oh
a lot of newbies
no.
because
We're
a lot of people.
terrorists.
A lot of people got into the fantasy league. I know you don't do fantasy leagues, but a lot of people were
Mm-mm.
excited. And we have the fantasy thing working. I am number 10. I am ranked number 10. But I'm gonna tell you, the people who have Angela have gotten all the points.
Skyrocket.
They have gotten all the points.
Now who put
Where's
the
my
no, it was
puppy?
Chris, wasn't it Chris who put it together?
Chris put it
It was
together.
Chris. Okay.
Where are my puppies? They're usually in there with you when you're live. Where are they?
Well, we took a nap after work for about 45 minutes. So they're outside with Tater Bay.
Oh, okay. They outside running off some of that energy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here she come, hanging out down with the vice president all week. Hey, girl.
Hey,
Hey,
can you hear
my
me?
cheeks.
Hey,
Hey, girl.
Soror.
Hey, can you hear me?
We can hear
Yes.
you. We can hear you.
Now
Oh,
I'm saying, hey, can you hear me?
because I can't tell. I'm using this new app on the phone, and if you hear makeup and stuff, I'm rushing. I'm getting dressed and talking about Big Brother at the same time.
We
Well,
love.
we
Come
know
on,
you on
makeup
a time
tutorial.
crunch.
Yes, I am on a time crunch. I gotta be out of here in like 40 minutes, and my face is bare.
Oh, we know that we know you don't play that game, honey. So
No,
Angela, Lord, I was gonna say Angela. So Cheeks, we were just talking about the
Angela.
crazy icon that is Angela. How do you feel about this week unfolding of events with Miss Angela, honey?
I hate that lady have my name. Like I really, I hate it with a passion. But I honestly feel like this lady is a plant. I feel like even if
Oh
she's not
God, you're
a
one of
plant,
those.
I'm one of those. Even if she's not a plant, her agenda is to come on CBS and cut up, act a fool, make a name for herself. She is not here to play the game for the money. She is here to do what she did, make it to TMZ, make a splash, whatever kind of cut up she got to do. I don't take that lady seriously because nothing she done was serious. Nothing. And I couldn't have been in the house with this cast because week one, my ass would have been on TMZ too. Because who are y'all talking to? What are y'all talking about? The disrespect, the craziness. My patience is low. My patience is real low.
It's been like that. What show you watching?
Big Brother week one has never been like this. All this
It
chaos.
has been a crazy week one. I feel like week one lasted a long time.
It
Yes.
has. It has. But you know what? I think what's good, and I talked about this yesterday with ooh, I'm forgetting names, and that's bad. What Jessica Milagros and Rockstar.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about how different the weeks are, because this week has been crazy. But I asked them a question but it didn't work because both of them had pre-filmed introductions, and we talked about this during our last
versus live.
Yeah, called I hate live move. I mean, I love live move-ins. I hate pre-recorded move-ins. And they both were saying that when they do pre-recorded move-ins, like this week is still chaotic, but it's not as chaotic as the last seasons because it's not as long. Like we got to see them like 1 or 2 days. The reasons why those racist crazy seasons, came about is because they're in there for a week, and we don't know it as the public, and they also let them know as people in the cast. So it's trying to get them acclimated with the show. So for a week, who won? So basically, for both of their seasons, I think Christy won Jessica's season's first week. They said they felt like 2 weeks she was HOH because it was in there for a long time, but then she finally started to be able to use her HOH reign, and then it changed. But they tell you because they want them to get acclimated to the cameras being around them. And if y'all watch the feeds, they say, Big Brother's always there. Stop that. Don't talk about that. Please get out of the HOH reign. We need your mic on. So for a week, they're training the house guests before we get to see them. They want to make sure you can't talk about that. Stop that. You're not allowed to talk about production. You know how Big Brother do it on the feeds.
Right.
So for a week, it's normally that, and people are their true selves because they know America not gonna see it. So as Big Brother's telling them, do not talk about production. Please don't do that. Stop that. You can't talk about your introduction. Like, as that's going on, because Big Brother's trying to make sure that they're camera ready, the racism is coming out. The craziness is coming out. Their true antics are coming out. How they truly feel is coming out. And they didn't have that this season. So they only had like 3 days, and then boom, I think we're seeing a real first week again. And that lady went crazy her first week. She went in that HOH room and she went ballistic.
No, I think she's acting.
You don't think it's real?
No.
I think she absolutely. So let me say that I think for me, it's somewhere in the middle. I absolutely believe she wants to be on TV. She wants to create a moment for herself. But I think there's a level of it's real, because remember I found that article where she had been on Dr. Phil with her family in crisis. They did like the whole Dr. Phil version of Ayanna, Fix My Life thing. And she was the one that was sneaking the cell phone to her daughter, even though the husband was like, she got in trouble for underage drinking. Like, they have this whole dysfunctional family thing. And she was a little bit off on there. So I agree, because she's been on multiple, game shows, and then she did Dr. Phil. She absolutely wants to be on TV. Yeah. And she absolutely wants, she understands she has to create a moment. But I do think there is a level that is real. Like, I think she really was in that room convincing herself that everybody was out to get her, and that Matt was the ringleader. There's something about Matt. I know you think that she want to jump Matt's bones.
Sure does. She want to ride that pony.
I do too.
So let's start at the beginning. We left off last week. We knew that Angela was HOH, and we weren't sure of her nomination. So on Sunday night, we got the nominations. Mm-hmm. And it was Kenny.
Oh my God, it's been a week since we've talked.
I know, right?
I feel like there's so much that has happened. But I feel like we talked about so much last Friday.
Right, like the whole world blew up on Sunday, right? With Joe Biden, like the world, and now we got
that's true. It's been a week, y'all. This is crazy. Right. It doesn't feel like it, but now I think about it. Once you started explaining the week, I was thinking, Jesus, busy. There's been so much since then. Okay, so we gotta go all the way back. She hasn't even nominated anybody yet.
Right, she hadn't even nominated anybody yet. We knew she was HOH only because we leaked. It was leaked.
Feeds,
I mean, not leaked, but if you watch the feeds. But we now know that she nominated the chef with her edible glitter, Keno, and Kenny. Right? Mm-hmm. I did see the hat with Kenny. It is weird. Not really sure what's going on with the hat. Right?
What hat?
So
That spiky hair hat.
I ain't
yeah,
because I have not been on feeds. So if it hasn't made it to Twitter, I didn't really know what was going on.
the hat that has
It
the
made it
fake
to the
hair,
episode.
the
I
sun
haven't
visor.
watched the episodes either. I've only been on Twitter.
Okay,
We're gonna
well,
fight too.
I'm behind. I'm sorry.
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So, with that being said,
Mm-hmm.
how do you guys feel about the nominations? I mean, it's the first week. Really, not a lot to go on. I mean, how do we feel about it?
The nominations were not. I think they made me frustrated, and they also made me surprised because I was thinking to myself, with 3 nominations, you got to be very careful who you put up. Pawns, it can't be a thing this year. Like you have to be really strategic.
You got to mean it.
Yeah, don't call me a pawn girl when it's 3 nominations. Then one person, your target could get down, and now you got to put up another girl. We can't. There's no such thing as pawns right now. So it was putting up Kenny. I understood. She was talking a lot of crap about him. She wasn't understanding him. But the Chemo and Lisa one, I was like, girl, this is out of nowhere. This don't make no sense.
Look,
Right, I agree.
When it comes
Not
to
really understanding where that came from.
When it comes to week 1 of Big Brother, as long as the black people ain't on the block, I'm cool.
She said I'm rooting for everybody black.
I'm cool. It wasn't no black people on the block. I'm cool. Lisa, I've been trying to tell y'all since preseason that lady can't cook and she needs to go. The way she was putting edible glitter on people's faces just walking around the house, I would have slapped her because your hands been on everybody and you touching me all in the face, ma'am. We don't do that over here. Yes, get on the block and take all this nasty ass food and glitter with you. You can go home first. But I understand we ain't at POV yet. But yeah, I ain't mind that Lisa went on the block with Kenny. I like Chemo, so I don't know why he went on the block, but I think he was a pawn, but it wasn't nobody black, so I ain't care.
Amen.
Lord,
the nomination. I feel the same way. I feel like the nominations the first week are just really just based off of who you like, who you don't like. It's not that serious.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. We see a little bit of I mean, unfortunately, it came to an abrupt end, but we see that there's a bromance brewing between Matt and Mackenzie. We really don't have to spend a whole lot of time on it since it ain't really going no further. But are you surprised? What do you think? Does it matter?
It don't matter. We ain't even got to talk about it because it ain't gonna happen.
Right. Moving right along.
Right.
Mackenzie did let them know that she has the power. So we now know that Mackenzie has the power. She told her alliance, which is, what's her name? Leah and Matt. Now, while this is going on, the infamous scene with Angela going off on Matt. What was your thoughts on that? We haven't had a chance to talk offline or, so tell me how do you feel about this situation with Matt? Like, what was your thoughts?
That seemed like something she wrote down on a piece of paper before she came in there, and she was trying to memorize it the best way she could to go off on somebody. But number one, lady, who are you talking to? I don't care. See, I would never make it on HOH. I mean, Big Brother, because who are you talking to? Who are you calling crazy eyes? Why are you talking about people out their name? And why people gotta give you so much respect when you ain't respecting nobody else? See, I would have checked that lady, but I wasn't in there.
Kiss my cheeks. Is everything okay today? Because you seem very lost. She's like, let me tell you something. I'm going to cuss all of these hoes out. And I would have been like, excuse me, production.
Busy. You know where I'm at. And you know what they do. So, yes, I am highly frustrated.
My God. Y'all, she don't mean that. Just in case people from production are thinking about, YouTube, a season of YouTubers, Kiss My Cheeks she would do well on the show. Y'all don't listen to her. She didn't.
Oh my gosh! If they did a season of YouTubers, I know you would go Busy.
I know you a fool.
It would be so entertaining.
Busy,
I've been pushed. I've been suggested. I've been asked. I think I don't think that I am confident enough in myself to take on America's heat from past things that I've had to do. Yeah, BusyBlu is life has been no crystal stair, okay? And I have had to go through a couple of things to get to where I am, okay? If y'all get what I'm talking about. So I think that I'm not ready for that. I don't want my parents to see me like that. It's just too much. It's a no for me, dog. It's a no. I think I would be great TV, but getting through college was difficult. Making it to here. Really B's been to where I am now. It took me a long time to get here. It took me a long time to get here. I would never do it. I think it would be so much fun. I have all the contacts connects. I would love to see y'all do it. Now, Kiss My Cheeks, I feel like you better go in there and beat up everybody. So I definitely want to see you on the show. It's giving me Shima. Shima, please put on your mic and you throwing it in the pool.
No, because people like to try to test you because they know you on TV and they think you're going to act a certain kind of way and they can talk to you a certain kind of way and they let that power go to your head. And I will let them know, look, I'm still a human being and you still will get cussed out. You're going to respect me in your HOH just like I'm going to respect you. It's nothing wrong with putting people in their place politely.
That's true. It's just too much. By the end of the first day, once they realize who you are, these people have your social security number and they already have pictures of, especially on Twitter. Those girls get ready to tear you down. They'll be like, oh, she lived here. This is her apartment number in 1994. She used to. Girl, I cannot. It's for the BB cast. I think there's only a couple of shows I do and they on Netflix. Because you kind of a celebrity, but the people ain't worried about you right now. I don't know where the person from Who Won the Mole live, and if they got a family or not. They said they did, but well, I don't know nothing about it. I want to do those shows with Big Brother. No, and then I'm in your house 3 days a week, and if you're a super fan, I'm in your house every day on a monitor. You're recording me. I'm using the bathroom. Girl, no. I can't. I already think we were talking about them, and I'm still going to do
it. Well, with that being said,
I think what was crazy for me though. Okay, so it's a two-parter, and I've been very vocal about this, and I'm not going to stop being vocal about it. Right after nominations is then when Angela decides she got all this stuff for Matt. And that was what was strange to me. Girl, you put up all your people. You've been talking about this man. You've been saying all this stuff about this man. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, if y'all go back to episode, it was last Sunday's episode, where she's trying to leave out the room. And she can't stop talking about Matt. You're going to get in the show, man. No, seriously.
Oh, right. She kept going. She kept talking. Right.
She couldn't even leave the bathroom without talking so much about this man and what's going on. And she doesn't nominate him. I think Kiss My Cheeks is a little bit right on the fact that, okay, maybe I don't want to say she brought it in with her, but some parts was like, this is the new back door, but we're not going to call it that. She wanted to put that man up from jump. Yeah. She wanted to put him up from jump. And as soon as, maybe this is the new way to do a back door. Because it's gonna be hard to backdoor this season if they keep this past week 5. Maybe this is the new backdoor.
I don't think they're gonna do that the whole season, but I do think it's gonna be enough to shake the game up, though.
Yes. Maybe this is a new backdoor, and for those who are the true fans, the 5-finger plan. But maybe this is the new backdoor where I got to put up 3 people, but there's somebody that I really want. So I'm about to go out here. I'm about to put them on blast. Everybody gonna hate them. Then they go.
But can we go back to one thing I will give Angela credit for? That man was in her face talking about, if you put me up, you gonna get
girl. No.
You don't. I would have put him up too. Because it's a way you talk to the HOH, and that was really a threat. If you put me up, I got 2 opportunities to come down, and you gonna go home if I come down.
But that's Big Brother. No.
Oh, shit.
It's a certain way you can say things.
But I feel like, once again, I'm in the middle of this conversation because I agree. What he said to her was a threat. but it was also Big Brother. So my problem isn't what he said. I mean, I don't know if I would have been bold enough to say it the first week in the HOA's face, but okay, you said it. But again, my problem is how she chose to handle it, calling him out, and then she turned on them Karen white woman tears. See now, Matt, you understand what it feel like, because now it's a Matt. He threatened me, and she really put 20 on 10, because the rest of the house was like, well, we weren't in the room and we really don't
so
know.
We don't know.
Happened.
Yeah.
Right. And so I felt bad for them, because when they look back on it and they're going to realize it really wasn't as bad as she made it out to be.
Well, maybe it is, because Kiss My Cheeks feel like it is. And this is what, so I don't want to say I'm torn. I'm really trying my best to understand y'all side, because how I viewed it, which is, I guess this is what I love about this social experiment, like Big Brother, is because how I viewed it was he did say everything that Really B was saying, but he said it in a way of, yo, I was really concerned because you were saying all this stuff about my sexiness, and you were saying how so attractive, and you're gonna get in these alliances, and I thought you were gonna put me up, and I was thinking, well, should I be prepared? Because if you put me up, then I know I could take myself down, and I got people to take. Should I come in like that? That's how he said it, and to me, that's not a threat. It was him basically being like, "Girl, you had me shaking, girl. I thought I was gonna have to come up here and tell you, bitch, put me up if you want to." That's what I felt like he was doing. I felt like he was like, girl, I wasn't sure what you was about to do. I felt like I was about to have to come up here and say to you, oh, girl, you about to put me up, girl? But I wasn't sure. I felt like he was uncertain, but he was showcasing what he could have done had it not gone that way. But not that he came up there being like, put me up, see what happens to you. I'm just letting you know. Okay. I don't think that he did that.
I could see that. I could see that.
Because I'm a real casual viewer this week. I'll be a super fan next week. But this week so I can see that point of view too.
But I'm going to give credit where credit is due. She did say when Matt was talking to her, he was like, I was unsure. Like, I was thinking, do I have to come up here? I'm going to win. No, I could put somebody else up there. Is that how I come? And then in true Angela fashion, she did say, you're scaring me.
Right. She really took it. Right. And then she was like, he made me apologize for 20 minutes. No, he didn't. Ain't nobody make you do nothing, girl.
Was anybody else really looking at him strong when he brought? I don't know how you felt, Really B, but I never thought the boy was attractive. But when she said that to him downstairs, and she was like, and he made me apologize for 20 minutes, and I never should have apologized. And he said, yes, you should have. You definitely should have apologized. I said, you know what? You better stand on business. Now, I don't remember, but I said you definitely should have. You right. You right about that. He said you definitely should have apologized. You owe me an apology for what you did. You and your family.
It was a mess. So Matt breaks down because then he says, I can't believe my mother. The minute he brings up, and you're right, you're a brat. You're a brat. And your mother is going to realize that she raised a brat. See, that is when I probably would have blacked out.
No, Really B, it didn't go like that.
I don't care. You don't put my mama name in your mouth.
He brought his mother up.
Don't put my mama name.
So y'all, okay, so when y'all was on the Candace hate train, y'all was on the Candace hate train because you say your mama?
No, the point.
No, I like when Candace said.
He was just bringing up the point, like, oh my gosh, my mother is going to see this, and she took it to another level. He wasn't saying
your mother's going to see how much of a brat she raised.
And that's my point. That's where I would have blacked out. Yes.
Why though?
Busy. You know good and daggone well, if you felt like somebody said something out of the way about your mama, you would have had something to say.
Yeah, but I would have to feel like they said it about my mama because the sentence, the verbiage that I heard.
Your mama raised a brat. You questioning my mother.
And then I would have been like, am I giving brat? Is it giving brat?
She already called him a brat. She had already said, you're a brat.
But that's not about my mama. It's about my character.
Busy.
It's not about my mom. It's about
your
me.
mother raised a brat.
Yeah.
No,
So am I giving brat?
Parenting.
Oh no, you ain't taking it too far. No, kiss my cheeks. No, put on blush and go on mute.
No.
This is not it.
Not put on your blush and go on mute.
No.
Really? Because but you know what?
Lady.
I see the levels, but I can't get jiggy with this.
Busy. I don't believe you.
This lady don't have a right to question nobody parenting.
You better let nobody better not say nothing about your mama. I already know.
Oh, if somebody says something about my mama, it's over. But they have to say it about my mother. They have to truly talk about my mom. Now, I don't play about my mom at all. The only person who can talk about my mom is me. Anybody else, you're going down. But I have to feel that you're talking about my mom. If she said back to me, she's gonna see how much of a brat she raised. And I would have thought, girl, is that what it's giving? Is it giving brat? Because it's still about me.
In a silo, if that were said in a silo, like if we were just sitting out by the pool and she was joking with me and she was like, "You're such a brat," and I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, my mother is gonna see this." Well, she'll know how much of a brat she raised. No, not at all. But after you had already done a whole song and dance and went at me the way she did, that for me is what I'm saying.
Maybe,
that would have been the final straw for me.
All of it in a silo, all of it together.
Yes,
is what would have had to. Okay.
No, this is the lady that's on TikTok with her daughters talking about how much of a whore.
Of course, my mother's.
So this lady don't respect much.
Did y'all see
how much of a
you didn't
what?
see the TikTok?
I'm gonna send you the TikTok because I was gonna talk about it.
Busy. Hold on. Wait a minute. What you say, kiss my cheek? She called who a whore?
Her mother.
I'm calling her mama a whore.
Oh, well, she don't have no respect for nobody then.
Talking about her mama down at the nursing home giving out STDs, and then she got her children calling their grandmother a whore. Let's talk about your mothering, ma'am.
Well, we already know she ain't shit.
You gonna say that about my mama?
We already know because of what Dr. Phil what happened with down to the Dr. Phil situation. That's crazy as hell.
I've only known you for 2-3 days. Don't say my mama nothing. I will have to gather you, and I can see if you knew me for 20 years, then okay, maybe you might question something about my mother. But I've only known you for 2 days, ma'am. Keep my mama out of it.
And like I said, if we were in a joking situation, yeah, we can joke about it. But we weren't. Like, you were really coming for my throat. Like, don't just leave it. That's what so I agree. If we were just sitting around chilling, that's one thing. But that's not what that was. Like, she was absolutely being rude. Okay, so let's get off of that. So they were trying to create this super alliance with Angela at the helm, and she blew the damn alliance up. Listen, the rest of her lives was like, well, that didn't last long. Damn. We didn't get 24 hours.
That was hilarious to me. That all of them were like, what? So what the hell, y'all? I was dying. I think the person who made me like the most, I think the two people who made me feel the most like I was, when I said I was laughing from my gut, was Cedric and Quinn. Because both of their reactions was like, what the hell did we just do?
Right.
Okay? And we told this lady that we love her. She's the best. She's the best.
Right. What just happened?
What the hell was that stuff?
Like, oh Lord.
Oh, I can't take it. Then she started spiraling in the HOH room on her own alliance. And then she was like, oh, and this stupid, what were they called? The Collective?
The Collective, child.
The Collective. Oh my God! And now the Collective. She was talking crap about them. Look at them. They think they have this thing called the Collective. Then she starts crying and she's like, "The Collective's coming after me." God, you did this. Angela is a mess.
The call is coming from inside of the house, girl. The call
Look at them
is coming from
sitting down, talking to each other. Look at them laughing. Oh. This Collective.
Did you see how she was just staring at the screen in her HOH room? How she was just staring?
They
Look at
say
Matt.
that they
Look at how
say
he's
that they
doing.
do that. My friend said that like that's what happens to you. Sometimes you get lost in like trying to because they give you a TV to watch them, and something happens to you after like the third or fourth day where you just feel like they're talking about me down there. Do y'all think they should add audio to that camera? Because you can only see it,
No,
you
I
can't
think
hear it.
no, because Big Brother is a mind game. Like that's part of the experiment. Is that you really don't know? Like they do create that paranoia. Like that is on purpose. You know what I mean? That paranoia is on purpose. So
too much power.
Yeah, I do. Right. I think that's too much power too. Right. Yeah. Child. So and then she threw Mackenzie in and talking about something. Mackenzie, you can do better. Mackenzie was like, "Ah, get in this." How did
Mackenzie said, "What did I do? I didn't think I did." I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. Mackenzie got a deep ass voice for me. But Mackenzie's like, "What did I do? I didn't think I did anything." I can't believe
was like, "How did I get in y'all situation? I didn't have nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with this."
Is it just me or does she remind y'all of Angela?
Who? Mackenzie?
Mackenzie, sorry, from Tyler's season.
Oh, I don't know.
At first she did, then she took her makeup off, and I said no.
Well,
okay.
Okay.
Moving right along. So we had the power veto game, and at this point, everybody is just confused and don't know what the hell is going on. I will say this. I said this in my review. I love how Lisa was not giving Angie nothing. When Angie went to go talk to her after she did nominations, and she was like, you know, I really love you, right? She was like, I don't know that. She was like,
girl, I don't got time for love and friends or nothing. I need an ally. Are you on my side or not?
Right. She was like, I see you as a friend and an ally. She was like, I don't care about the friendship. The ally part, maybe. Don't care nothing about the friendship. Like, I was cracking up. I
don't want to hear nothing you got going on, sis. I don't care about none of that.
Right. She's like, I'm not giving you none of that. Okay.
I did. I love that. She
jumped off. I guess she got to go, y'all. Y'all know she busy.
I think what I love about Lisa, and then we're gonna talk about this because me and you were talking earlier about Lisa. I think what I love about her is also what I hate about her. You know, there are some people who are just authentically themselves, and it depends on what part of them you like the most. And what I do like about her the most is her unapologetically, I'm Lisa. Like it ain't changing over here. This is who I am. Also, what I hate about her is that she's unapologetically Lisa. Okay. And it's like, girl, if you don't move away from me with this glitter and your cooking utensils, I don't have time for this bullshit today.
And somebody was telling me on the live feeds, they said her food is nasty, which I believe. I believe it. Cheeks already said that the girl looked like she don't use no seasoning in her food. So I believe that her food probably ain't that good. Okay. So they played the power veto, and we had just got finished. I think that was a conversation me and you had, Cheeks, where we were saying that that's one of the games that they hadn't played in a while, the spelling game. Maybe they realized that the people ain't that smart. And then this season we have the spelling game.
I love that game. I hate I missed it. I'll catch up on Veto and eviction night when I get home.
And we know what the longest word was, right?
What was it?
Ever in Big Brother history? Or is this the longest word in Big Brother history, right?
Which one?
I don't remember.
Responsibilities.
Yeah,
but also right. that wasn't a real Big Brother. It was Big Brother, celebrity.
I think that
Big
was either All Stars or Celebrity. Yeah, that was like an All Stars or Celebrity.
But it was responsibilities. Yeah. This one though, I did like the way that they played it. Because I love them being able to delete a letter. My only problem, I mean, this is smart, but my only issue was, and maybe it's because maybe I'm not as smart as I think I am, or smarter than a fifth grader, because when the veto game was going on and Kenny came up and he deleted E, I don't know what inside me got very angry, but I was like, how dare you? How could you? We up here deleting vowels I got so mad. And was it? I don't know. I didn't listen to the rules, I guess, all the way. Was it that they can only delete 3 vowels? Because I only saw 3. I mean, sorry, not 3 vowels, but 3 letters. Because I only saw 3 spots for deletion.
I don't remember. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I tell you, I paid attention to all of that. I don't remember. Cajun, the show comes on CBS. Now, if you don't have TV, I don't know what to tell you, but the show comes on for free. It comes on CBS 3 times a week. If you have a television, you have CBS. You don't
know my baby daddy know how to decide. No, Cajun is my second husband. Cajun know how to watch the show. Don't be coming over here acting stupid.
But everybody don't have cable anymore, so he might have to go find Paramount Plus.
But CBS is included. CBS is regular network.
CBS is, you can put
it's one of the big 3, so you definitely gonna be able to find it wherever you live.
Oh yeah,
he don't need cable for CBS.
I was trying to help you.
That's all right. He's trying to get into a fight. I'll give it to you.
He said, right, just kiss my cheek. Said I was just trying to help the brother. I was just trying to help. So I don't have cable because I refuse to pay for it. That's not cable.
Okay, anyway, so let's say this.
Baby, all you need is an antenna. All you need is an antenna for CBS. I don't know.
Let's take. Oh, you're not on screen, Kiss on Cheese. I thought this would be a fun game for us. If we did a 30-second countdown and then we think of the longest word we could think of, but we remove 3 letters.
Well, I'm not cheating because I'm recording on my phone, so I can't cheat. But I'm gonna lose anyway. But go ahead.
Okay, so y'all put in the comments what letters should we delete? And we can't use. And then Really B is gonna do a 30-second countdown.
You asking me to think real hard. Oh my Lord. Okay.
And then we're gonna see what words we can think of in 30 seconds. So put in the comments, whatever the first 3 letters are, those are the first 3 ones we're gonna delete. And then Busy, Really B, if you want to start. Or somebody say E. Okay, we can't use all of. Well, I guess we can use the ones that were on the thing.
Lord have mercy.
I'm ready.
That's my word right
Really B, you ready? You gotta start the countdown.
Okay, all right.
We can't use an E, a T, or an R.
E, T, or R. Good Lord. Okay, I'm about to do the 30-second countdown. God.
Okay.
E, T, or R.
You thinking? You gotta go.
I'm trying to hit the button. Shut up.
I got my word. Okay. Let's go with yours first. Kiss my cheeks because you're not on screen. I got my word.
Like Angela, I don't have nothing.
I have some good accounting words, some good long accounting words, but that ETR messed me up. So I think I'm just gonna stick with liability.
T.
How many letters is liability?
Oh wait, damn, that's a damn T.
Oh, you lose.
See,
I couldn't think of nothing, so I lose. So you win automatically.
I had magically, yeah.
Magically.
See, I had reconciliation. They messed me up with that ETR because
I know I was stuck.
Every word I wrote down had one of those letters. I couldn't get away from it. My brain just couldn't wrap around.
It was hard. I went through every single word that I was like, this will work. But when you take that T and that R out, it's hard.
That one is very hard with those letters.
Yeah, the T and the R. Oh my gosh. But that's a good one, Busy. Good job, Busy.
I would have won that veto. Hey.
See, you should go on the show. So we know that. So Lisa wins, and of course we automatically know she's gonna take herself off the damn block. We know Matt is going up, but everybody has that last chance to win in the AI arena. Now, am I the only? Cheeks, I know you didn't see it yet. I was disappointed in this whole AI arena situation. Like, I know that every competition isn't going to be physical, but I thought that the first one would be a little bit harder than that.
Can we step back just a little bit? Oh, jeez. Oh man, really be. I don't
Talk
know how
about
much
it.
you watched.
I don't care. You could talk about it.
Okay. Can we talk about Lisa's veto power trip?
Well,
So they didn't show this on the show, but on the feeds, Lisa thought she was that girl because she had the veto. She was telling everybody how she felt about everything. So much so that there was one scene where because Matt was trying his best to like really get the girls together because he thought he was that girl. Matt really thought he was that girl.
Thought he was gonna get him.
He was not, and he was like, come over here." So Brooklyn, I want to say it was like Brooklyn and a couple of girls. They were over in the corner and they were playing games. Like, okay, what would it look like if the people were everybody was lying to us and they actually weren't the person that they said that they were, and they weren't the job that they said that they were, like they actually were. So then they were fake playing about, what if this person actually isn't a baker person and they're really an actual cop or something like that. Child, then Matt, he's over there like, they're not even really thinking you're a chef. Like I'm hearing that. And she's like, what?
No, he wasn't.
Excuse me, what's going on? This made social media because I was looking at like, and then as she got up, she went to go walk to the group who's doing that game. And Matt, you see him shirtless on the pool chairs being like, what did I just do? Oh, no. She's like, excuse me. I just want to say, if there's any misconceptions of who I am and what I do, you can tell me right now. Because I actually am who I am. And if you want to say it to my face, you can say it to my face.
Oh, no.
I am who I am. And if there's any questions, ask me about it. But I'm coming in here as me. And if you have something, it wasn't because she's not a bad bitch. I didn't think they was going to play it. But she came over and was like, girl, excuse me. Who talk? I heard somebody got something to say about me.
Snap, for real?
It was bad, y'all. It was bad. Did nobody catch that? Lisa went on a power trip, and
every
she was
time
going
I go
from
to watch
person to person.
feeds, they're not doing anything.
They're down. But she was going from person. She just thought she was that girl. So, but I don't know what you guys are doing this week. But I feel like I'm being myself, and she was on a veto power trip. I was so glad when it was
only for 1 week.
You said what?
Don't she know veto is only 1 week?
Girl, 2 days. Like it wasn't even that long.
But not only that, but everybody knows you're going to use it on yourself. Like you can act a fool when you're not on the block, and people might actually want it. Everybody knew. Like nobody had any thought that she wouldn't use the veto. Like that's stupid. So you don't even need to be on no damn power trip. All you did was save yourself because nobody is really thinking that you're going to come and save them. Like, girl, go sit down somewhere.
I think that's what she was doing, but I think that's what got to her head. Nobody can tell her anything because she can't be nominated. She about to be free. So I think it gave her free reign to be like, your bullshit. Like, I think that's where the power trip came from.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all assistance. I don't need y'all help. I'm not going to help y'all because I can't help y'all. But also, don't say nothing about me. Who's talking about me? And why am I not in the alliance? Like, she was on a true power trip. And it was interesting to watch.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well,
do y'all like the new way that they're picking the vetoes?
I haven't seen the new way yet.
Oh, that's true. Do you like the new way that they're doing the vetoes?
I mean, honestly, I don't care.
It's not that different.
It's really not that big of a deal, and I don't care that much. Like, I'm one of those people that's like, let's go. Like, let's just do the veto. I don't care about who picks and you get to choose or you don't get to choose. Like,
So you don't think that weighs the odds?
What you mean?
Like, so in like old Big, you remember old Big Brother, whoever was nominated, they decided who was gonna come up
Oh, for House Kitty's choice.
Yeah, and pick who's gonna to work with them. Then they started this whole chip thing, and then you get to get your choice about either the chip picks who you're gonna have, or then you get to pick who you're gonna have. But Big Brother, if you're on the block, you decide who's gonna work with you. And then it slowly moved to this chip thing, and then the chip thing that whatever name you. My mom is sitting here texting me about too hot to handle, and I'm gonna beat her up. But then Big Brother was like, okay, each person who's on the block gets to pick, and whether you get a name or you get your choice. But this time, only the HOH is picking.
What?
Yeah, the only hand that went into that thing was the HOH's hand.
But she's still picking chips, though.
Yeah, but if the HOH picks a chip of somebody on the block, that person gets to choose their own. Which who was it that she picked? She picked Lisa's chip, and Lisa picked. Oh, I can't remember who she picked. Do you remember? Really, B?
She picked Brooklyn. Didn't she pick? Yeah, she picked Brooklyn.
I think she picked Brooklyn. So that was the only
Matt
one
wanted her
that
to pick it. She was like, "Hell no, I ain't picking Matt. I ain't getting in that."
Matt was looking at her like this. Oh.
Right. Matt was like, "Please, please, 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 please." And she said, "Oh hell no, I'm not getting in between him and Angela. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not. Don't
have nothing to do with me." But yeah, kiss my cheeks. That's the change. That the HOH. That's the only hand that goes in the bucket now. Nobody else's.
I mean, but she's still picking names, so I guess I don't mind it.
Okay.
Yeah, they still picking names. So, and but yeah, so yeah, that was I don't know. So they go into the AI arena, and the AI arena is really a memory game. It's a mind game. It's not a physical competition. They're putting people's intros up on the screen, and you basically had to remember who you saw the most. So it was really a crapshoot. Like it was a crapshoot.
Oh wait, you didn't say after what happened after the veto.
What did she pick, Matt?
Oh, then yeah. Well, y'all at least Lisa took herself down.
I thought that was. Well, actually, I did already say it, but it's still a duh. Like, if she didn't put Matt up after the way she was acting all week, then I would be like, okay, Angela is just crazy as hell.
Yeah, I think I would have done well in this AI. I am not good at doing multiple. Like, I could chew gum and walk and talk. But running from room to room to it's easy. I don't know if y'all do it. Big Brother is a family game, so you want to feel like you can be a part of the competition. But I feel like it will be easy me sitting down saying, okay, I see this person, this person, this person. Got it. Okay, now I'm seeing this person. But running from room to room, because now I'm thinking, oh wait, are they gonna ask me which room did I see what person? I don't know what the question is gonna be. So now I'm remembering everybody who's in the scene, which room I saw it in, what was the scene that it's just too much.
Look, the chat is crazy. I was spraying my setting spray on my makeup. Didn't they hear me?
I was going to say it's just Cajun.
Don't worry about my husband.
I was about to say Cajun is my bratty little brother, and Busy's husband. He is a troll, but he's a fun troll. He's child. Don't pay him no mind.
I'm like,
don't pay Cajun no mind.
But don't be there. I got
yeah,
my bro.
So
what you have done well in that?
I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like. I didn't like that we didn't get an HOH competition. I did not like that.
It doesn't always happen. Yeah. I mean, I didn't like it, especially this early in the game. Yeah, this early in the game, it's too early for us not being able to see an HOH competition. But I didn't like it. How do y'all feel about Chemo winning the AI competition and everybody feeling like he won Big Brother?
Right, like they really was listen, I get it, sir. You saved yourself off the block. I love it. I'm happy for you. But at the end of the day, it is week one. See, that's what I'm saying. Like this week one, I feel like it has lasted a month. Like so much has happened in 1 week.
The law fees have
I
been
feel like, oh my gosh.
But wasn't Chemo a pawn as well? So maybe they were happy because he was never the target.
No,
Technically,
I'm
yes,
telling
but
you,
I don't think so.
Cheeks, if you've seen the episode, first of all, and I said this on my own review, and I'm gonna say it again here. CBS, y'all need your ass beat. This was so unorganized or disorganized. Too many moving pieces were happening at once, where the people who were on the block had to be in a whole nother room than the people who were like, just keep everybody together. It was just too much stupid stuff going on. But Kiss My Cheeks, after we knew who won, she told the people who were safe who won the thing, and then she told the men who were on the block who won. I'm telling you, for about a minute and a half straight while they were coming downstairs, it was just everybody celebrating Chemo. Like you would have thought he won Big Brother. They was like, "Oh my God, you did it!" Ah! Like when I say nobody was doing anything with the other two, they were treating Chemo like he just won. They said, "Well, Chemo won the AI arena." Everybody was hugging him. People was crying. It was too much going on. And I'm thinking, we still got an eviction to do.
Right. Like they really, but I'm going to say this. The thing is this. I don't think Angela, I'm going to be honest with you. For the exception of Kenny, I really don't think there's any rhyme or reason to what Angela did this week. So Keno could have got it. Lisa could have got it. So I think, and especially with these new rules, like there is no pawn. Because Matt was working hard. Now, can we talk a little bit about that, baby Matt? And I know you got to get ready to go, Cheeks, but baby Matt was working hard. He was really trying to get them people. And in the grand scheme of things, none of them were wrong. Like under normal circumstances, Matt is the person you want to get the hell out the house because he is athletic. He does look good. He is that guy, right? That possibly once he gets on the roll and he gets an alliance behind him, he really could run the house. Yeah. But I think because of the way Angela came at him, I think that's the only reason why people was sort of like, I'll think about it. But they weren't wrong for wanting to get Matt out the house. Let's be clear.
No, I think we're going to see a different type of game if we can get these showmances up out the house.
And also, I'm not worried about the showmances. They don't mean anything to me. The only reason I'm going to disagree right now is because I've tried out for Big Brother twice and I didn't get on it. This one, like my early years in college and stuff. They ironically used to do a lot of the interviews in Adams organs. For those who live in this area, the DMV area, know anything about the Adams Morgan area, they used to do them at Adams Morgan, and I just feel like, one, I hate the whole they're recruiting this and that, but when Kenny started saying, I don't want to do this, and I got a family, and I want to be home with my daughter or my child, or because of my child's birthday, I want to make sure that I miss that, then girl, you could go. It really bothers me when we keep the people who are begging to leave. You don't got to ask me twice. Like, you don't have to ask me twice. And Matt was going around and trying his best to stay, and they knew that he was trying his best to stay, and we're picking him over this man. I don't have to like you, bro, but you definitely got a little bit more in you than this guy. And I think it's it's not the smartest thing, because if you want to win, you want to take out the people who want to win. But then who knows if this person is playing in your face? Dan did his whole funeral. Mm-hmm. And so, like, you don't know if this is your scheme and scam. Because a part of me was like, he does like Derek. He likes Dan. I'm talking about Kenny. So he likes the way that these people play. So he could just be like, no, let me home. I can't do, because he started talking that bullshit this week too. I think he's using this as a way. They're like, well, we can get him out anytime because he don't want to be here. And then at the flip, in the blink of an eye, he gonna start winning and taking us out.
I'm gonna say this now. Kenny did piss me off, and y'all know I got Kenny on my team. But Kenny did piss me off with the whole, if Matt, if you win the AI, I'm gonna throw it. Sir, what is wrong with you? I'm with Quinn. You have known this man less than a week, and you about to give up $750,000 for what?
Right.
Like, why are you here then? Like, if you ain't gonna even try, why are you even here? Like I was pit. Now I was with Angela on that one. Like for real. Like you really about to you gonna?
Oh, she
you really
cussed him out
fight?
during that episode. I do like
And I
that
don't
they
blame her.
showed that.
I was with her on that one. Because that was stupid and that was ignorant.
So y'all would have still chosen to vote out Matt?
No, I wouldn't have voted out Matt simply on the fact that I would have wanted Matt to get his get back on Angela. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't have voted Matt.
As long as they're fighting, keep me out of it.
Right. I wouldn't have voted on Matt because I'd have been like, let them fight. I'm with you. Like, oh, you want to take her? Okay, cool. You want that right there? Okay.
That's y'all too? Girl, did another week. I would have been okay.
As long as you focused on her and she focused on you, ain't nobody worried about me.
Amen.
That's how I would have been thinking about it. Now, and after Kenny said he didn't even want to be there, I absolutely would have voted Kenny as. My thing is, your wish is my command.
My command.
You don't want
you
to
go home, sweetie. Exactly what you want. We're gonna give you exactly what you want.
We're gonna give you what you want. Because here's the thing: there's enough of us that want it that we can get rid of them. We can, the people who don't want it. We don't want you on jury. We don't want you floating around, bro. You can go ahead and go back home to Boston. Go and do your thing, boo. Go ahead and do your thing.
It's not because it's not gonna make the game interesting,
right? Like, and it's one thing to think it, but you're gonna say it out loud. And again, I could see if this was after week 4 or 5 when you have really built really strong relationships. You don't with people, know these people.
Yeah, give them a you know this person 6 days.
Right, just like he said, well, I got something in common with him because my dad, because he said his dad is a cop. Sir, you lied about what you do.
With his dad.
Right, not only that, but you lied about what you do. Why he couldn't be lying about who his dad is? He could have absolutely told that lie. Like you don't know. That dude could have been like, "Oh, I recognize that tattoo. He's in law enforcement or in the military. I'm about to throw it out there." Cause, bruh, you don't know him.
That's true. That is true.
Just like you lying about, I got a food truck. Just go.
Girl, anybody worry about your damn food truck?
People be thinking they the only one lying.
That's true. They do. Right. And which is so weird. Everybody thinks that they're the only one lying and scheming and getting a one up on everybody.
Right. Yeah.
Overall, Matt was evicted from the house. I got emotional.
Okay, I am.
Okay,
ready.
Queen.
I am ready.
But okay, Queen. Yes.
Off, Lord, my hair won't do right. Okay, there it goes. Okay.
You look cute, girl. Well, go ahead.
For the gala.
When you coming home tomorrow? Is tonight your last night?
I go home Sunday, but I don't think tomorrow night. Well, no, I lied. Tomorrow night we doing our own thing in the city, but I get home on Sunday night.
Okay. Well, go ahead and throw your frat brother one. Go ahead and throw your frat brother one before you go. Go ahead and throw your frat brother one. All right, y'all.
I will holler at y'all. I'm sorry.
All right, have fun, boo.
I'm off, big brother, but I will be back on it next week. I'll be back.
We got you. Listen, you gotta handle your business. You gotta handle that royal and blue business, girl. All right, boo.
All right, see y'all later.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, right.
She had to go do her colored sorority thing.
Right, her colored sorority.
Don't get me started. Please don't get me started.
It's like your color.
I brought it up. Let me shut up. Let me because I brought it up.
Right. So last but not least, this is a spoiler. If you don't want a spoiler, go ahead and click off now. I'm gonna get y'all to the count of 10. We about to talk a spoiler.
Spoiler. Before we get into the spoiler, do you think that? And my friend Jolene, she said it. Matt's mom is thinking about Connie Chung and not Julie. Can we just take a minute to take that in? That Matt he's so close to his mom, and his mom's gonna see this. He's thinking about Connie Chung and not Julie Chen. Okay, because y'all know now Connie Chung is an icon. Okay, an icon. Girl, journalism for the gods forever. Okay. Julie Chen is very new. Okay, especially after Connie Chung. He's thinking He's thinking about Connie Chung, okay, and not Julie Chen.
I hate you so goddamn.
I'm just telling y'all what I'm just telling you the speculation.
When I was watching the episode, I was thinking, your mama don't know nothing about no Julie. Like, let's not act like anybody knew who Julie Chen was before this show. Like, stop it.
She wasn't even on national television. She was doing TV in Ohio. Julie Chen Moonves was not doing national television in 1993, and we didn't do Big Brother until the late
That's
2000s.
what I'm saying. Like, nobody knew who Julie Chen was before Big Brother. Like, stop it. Like, sir.
Child, you don't know what you talk about or your mama, though. This is me talking about your mama. This is me talking about your mama, man.
Yeah, that's me talking about your mama.
If your mama was telling you, oh, yes, I love that lady Julie Chen, she treats me, that's me talking about your mama, okay? That's me talking about your mama. It's Connie Chung. It's not Julie Chen Moonves. It's not. It can't be. She used to watch you in 1993. Girl, Julie just got out of college. Girl, it can't be her.
Out of college, though.
It can't be her. I can't stand him. Was it me? Or did you just feel like Julie just wasn't connecting last night for the eviction? She just didn't seem there.
I mean, it ain't that much to do. It's very Vanna White-ish. I mean, I don't know. I didn't.
You will never disrespect Julie Chen like that. Now that show, she used to give a show. She's been a little stale. I think she thought she ate with those clips. Let's roll it back. Now they did say, Julie, you could be a little bit more aggressive this season. Because I will say it's been a long time since Julie was like, I'm gonna stop you right there. What you said in your confessional was these things. We ain't seen that Julie in a minute. Now, Julie normally, I think with some of these, especially when her husband got fired, she was like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. You say your name was what?
Yeah, when her husband got fired, she was over it.
She was calling people different names. She was like, she's out here with Brett, and his name was Brent. No, his name was Brett. She said, well, I'm out here with Brent. She was calling people with different names. She was like, so what did you feel about stuff? And I was like, Julie, that didn't even happen. She didn't care about none of that stuff when her husband got fired. And now,
you're right.
I think she's back too, because she did bring her her notes today. When she told Matt, let's roll it back just a little bit. You said, if I get put up, I'm going to. And I was like, okay, you give it old Julie Chen, but you're not eating like you should have. Some part, it just wasn't connecting to me. Julie Chen brings a lot of the excitement of the show. And I think it's because, I don't know, maybe I don't know if y'all care about it. Put it in the comments if I'm overthinking it. I've been watching Big Brother since I want to say Big Brother 2, because my mom watched Big Brother 1. Bless you. I got what I can when I started being able to remember Big Brother at Big Brother 6 with Janelle. And Big Brother 7 with Janelle. But I started to remember Big Brother from season 6. And that Julie Chen was so different. She was invested in the show. She was invested in the social experiment. What you doing? How you doing it? What's going on with you, girl? I didn't like the way that you said that. What you mean? She was a totally different person. When the people would come out, it was also a totally different show. They used to be able to boo, you sucked in the house. It was different. And I felt like I saw a little glimpse, just a little bit, of her trying to come out to on yesterday's eviction, but she still just felt disconnected, which sucks because I think that this is a really good cast. I think they ate with this one. I really think they ate with this one.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. So
all right,
we're about to get
spoilers. At this point, y'all should be out of here. We told y'all the spoiler was coming.
Did.
So we know who the new HOH is. And before I say it, I'm going to give you one last pause if you want to get up out of here.
Unless you're Republican, please stay.
So the new HOH is Candace Owens.
Is Chelsea won? You know what? This season just started, so it's hard to talk about these parts because I didn't feel anything. It was like, yeah, okay. Like when I first, as much as I know I don't like her political views, it was just like, oh, okay. Okay. I think what's
Yeah.
really weird is
I
that,
mean, at this point, I haven't seen her. I mean, I don't watch a lot of the live feeds. So
yeah.
granted, stuff might have happened that I'm not familiar with, but I didn't see her have a lot of conflict. She didn't really do a lot last week. So I honestly don't know. I did see before I came live that she's sort of talking about putting the chef up because the chef is getting on everybody's damn nerves. I did see that. But as far as the other two people, I have no idea. Have you heard anything more about who
I
she's
haven't
thinking
heard
about?
about it. So this is the conundrum that I feel like I have and she's gonna have. So one, I'm gonna say kudos to Big Brother because they are making these games more equitable. Where it used to definitely sway more towards the jocks and who is stronger and da da da. They've made these games where you don't anybody could win. And right now we've had 3 women like win outside of chemo being in the middle, the back to back to back, which we haven't seen in a very long time. So I love that. I think that where she's in a bad spot is that she was in the best one of the best spots. People really wasn't looking for her, checking for her, they're not caring about her. And then she keeps talking to the cameras now. If y'all didn't think she was talking to the cameras before, she's giving it to us now. And she's like, I didn't want this bullshit. I thought somebody else was gonna beat me. She really thought that somebody. I think that this one has something to do with guessing in words or something like that. She did not want it, and she won't stop letting the feeds know. I didn't even want this shit. I didn't want to be the HOH. I didn't want to win this. I don't even know who I'm gonna put up. I was in such a great spot. Big brother, why did you let me win? How did I get here? So I think that that's going to be a lot like a major part of her issue this week is because we know who everybody hates. And for those who don't watch the feeds, Lisa is not liked. And that's that on that. People don't want to be around her. They don't want to be by her. I've watched the feeds and I've been annoyed by her. Like she's not fun to watch. She's annoying AF. There was 3 scenes that I seen when people are just trying to eat their food. You know, say you just got a cup of noodles. Here she comes with her hand, one hand full of glitter. I don't even know if she washed her hand. And she's walking around
That's
like
a quick way for me to slap the you know what out of you.
She's
Don't
walking
come around
around
my food.
and just trying to put her edible glitter on. And she's just not well liked. Now you can like her personality or whatever, but she's just not well liked. So that part's easy. I think what's the difficult part is who else. Somebody said ReallyB hates that glitter.
I do. Because first of all, why is it here? Like, it's not like, do you sell it? Like, is it on your Etsy page? Like, are you setting up, a business for when you leave Big Brother? Which on one hand, I can't be mad about that. But on the other hand, I'm gonna need you to calm that shit down. Like when I saw her literally wiping it on the men's abs while they were working out, what am I supposed to do with glitter on my stomach while I'm working out? What am I supposed to do with that? Like, what is wrong with you, lady? Anyway.
So I don't know like who the other 2 are gonna be. What would you do if you were her? Because like seriously, she did not want to be HOH. It fell in her lap, and she won't. Yeah, when I tell y'all, Chelsea won't stop looking at the feed saying, "I didn't want this. I don't know how I got it." Like I think the other people just dropped the ball. They just dropped the ball. So knowing that you got it by default, what would you do? I think if I was in that position, I would stick with Lisa because I don't like her. And then to be honest, I will put Kenny up because he's been asking to go home. And it's something about MJ just make me want to go like this. So I will put MJ up. Or Mackenzie, sorry. They call her MJ on the feed.
You definitely want to go with whoever's going to put the least amount of blood on your hands because, like you said, You already don't do it. I mean, you didn't want it, and you really don't want to make yourself a target for next week. So I would probably, I'm with you. I would probably put up Kenny because my excuse would always be you said you wanted to go home.
You want to go home? Yeah.
Lisa, because like you said, the whole house kind of don't like her, so you know you're not really gonna get a lot of pushback. And then I mean, you can always put up somebody and tell them you're just my pawn. You're just my pawn. You know.
I would just go with the whole math thing still. That Angela speech kind of really got to me. She said you were really close with him. We already got him out. I want to make sure that we're still staying. Those would have been the three: Mackenzie, or MJ, Kenny, and Lisa. I think that would have been my three. Y'all put in the comments who would have been your three that you would have nominated. Now, nominations are not out yet. They should be out soon, though.
Yeah, they're coming out pretty soon.
Like very soon. Let me make sure that I'm not behind.
Yeah, see if they don't come out in the time we've been talking.
Right now, no. We do have the have-nots for the week. So the have-nots this week are going to be Leah, Lisa, MJ, and Rabina. So I guess we went with...
She's going to put glitter in everybody's slop.
Well, they said that she was doing like... slot pizzas or whatever. She was trying to do stuff for the men, but this also gives Tucker a chance to showcase what he has because he couldn't use food last week and he's a chef. No, right? Is it Tucker?
Yeah, but is he a real chef? Isn't he like a he's some weird, I don't know.
It's
and
like
I don't
a
even know if
he's telling
the truth. Huh?
Isn't it a personal chef? Isn't it? But Tucker is because he's a model too.
Yeah, Tucker got a lot going on. I got my eyes on Tucker. I'm not sure how. I don't
Have
know.
you been seeing some of the Tucker photos? That man, he takes amazing photos.
Is he gorgeous? Is he gorge?
Girl, down. I saw this one earlier today, I think this morning, and he just had butterflies all over him. And I'm thinking, this can't be the same man that's in the house. This cannot be the same man that's in the house. But he had this photo. He was looking.
You don't think Tucker's attractive? You don't think?
I think he is very attractive, but in the house and on the feeds, it's become this running joke of how he contorts himself and he talks like this, and he always wants to. Oh, I can't really stand these people, and it's just like you're not the model. But then when you see him in photos, which I guess this is, shout out to America's Next Top Model. Those awkwardy ones were the ones that Tyra Banks loved the most. She was like, "Look, girl, you got it."
Those are the ones that by the end of the season were like swans. Like she turned them into swans, honey.
Yeah, so maybe it is, but
wait a minute, hold on.
Maybe that's what it is.
I've been watching the feeds religiously. When people left the have-not room, Lisa was spraying stuff on people's pillows and rubbing oil. Yeah, I heard that she was putting like essential oils on stuff. Like. Ugh. Chelsea said she was going to put up Kenny and Angela and was looking for a pawn right before being called into the diary room. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Tavon, for giving us.
It's about to happen then.
Yep, it's about to happen. So I'm okay with
Kenny, Angela, and Lisa.
And maybe Lisa. I'm down. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can you see how unhinged Angela's going to be once she gets nominated to go on the block?
You know what bothers me about this? And because I've gone through like mental episodes before in my past, this is going to reinforce her crazy. And somebody who's crazy is reinforced, you can't predict them. You cannot predict, because this is going to be like, I knew it. And I said it. And I kept saying that this is what was going to happen. I knew Chelsea was on the side, and they said that the collective, they said that they were on my side, the collective, and now the collective's putting me up, and I was trying to tell her, and you guys, they said I was crazy, and now they're putting me. You cannot take a person who already has these thoughts in their head and then give any ammo you give them. Girl, you lose. I would have used her as a backdoor option, because this week we about to get another Angela meltdown, because she's gonna be like, you guys thought I said all of this stuff. I said that you guys were in this alliance. She's gonna out the collective. Because, oh, you said the collective, and the collective was going to be in my alliance. But you put me
That's
up.
true. You're
She
right.
is
You're
going to
right.
use all of this stuff. You don't give nobody who's having a mental breakdown any ammo. And this is exactly what she needs, because it proves what she was saying in her mental incapacity.
Well, that is this week's roundup, you guys. It was a great week. The week lasted a long ass time, but it was a great week.
Forever.
I'm definitely, if they put Angela up on the block, I anticipate another week of great sound bites and viral clips.
They're coming.
And we will see what comes through. Do not forget to catch Busy. He does his recap nightly. Every night there's an episode. Busy B is live immediately afterwards. So make sure you guys, if you're not already subscribed to BusyBlu, make sure y'all get over to BusyBlu and get subscribed. Kiss My Cheeks has been incommunicado this week. She's been busy working on the business of the Royal Blue and White. And she will be back home. She'll be back home this week. And she says she will be back on her super fan grind. And you guys know that we are here. Y'all know that we are. Did I say Busy B? I thought I said BusyBlu.
I'm a Busy B. You did say Busy B.
I did.
I am
my
one.
My bad, BusyBlu. Ooh, Cajun gonna make sure I get his man name right. Ooh,
exactly. That's my husband.
Excuse me. Anyway, with that being said, you guys, thank y'all so much for being here. I'm getting ready to go live in about 10 minutes on my main channel. We are going to talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. There ain't a whole lot going on, but we're going to talk a little bit about it, okay? All right. Mwah. Talk to y'all later. Peace. Looking like Richard Nixon. Your best Richard Nixon. I am.